The discovery of America by Christopher Columbus in 1492 initiated a series of events between Europe and the New World, often resulting in cruel and tragic outcomes for the indigenous peoples and Europeans. With the discovery, European powers' interest in new lands increased, posing significant threats to the lifestyles, lands, and populations of the indigenous peoples. Europeans forced the indigenous people to labor for gold, silver, and other resources, enslaved them, and occupied their lands. Indigenous cultures, languages, and religions were forced to give way to Christianity and other Western practices brought by Europeans. The massacres and forced Christianization policies against the indigenous peoples reached dimensions that could be characterized as genocide. The genocide or settler colonialism of indigenous peoples refers to the destruction of indigenous communities during the process of settler colonialism. According to Patrick Wolfe, genocide of the native population is particularly likely in cases of settler colonialism. While some scholars argue that settler colonialism is inherently genocidal, others dispute the applicability of the term genocide. The concept of genocide was introduced by Raphael Lemkin in the mid-20th century. The expansion of various European colonial powers, such as the British and Spanish empires, and the subsequent establishment of colonies on indigenous lands often involved genocidal acts of violence against indigenous groups in America, Australia, Africa, and Asia. For Lemkin, colonization was in essence genocide. In the second stage, newcomers imposed their own lifestyles on the indigenous group. These historical events have left a profound impact on the lives of indigenous peoples to this day. The rights, lands, and cultural heritage of indigenous peoples are still important issues that need to be protected and defended in the modern world. The discovery of America and the subsequent events are considered both a historical turning point and a dark stain on human history.